everybody, it's Sam at Mixed Up Craft. Thanks for watching my tutorial today. I've got this really nice, it's kind of like a window box, but it's a gift box, and it's got a sliding acetate open and close. And then what I've done is just got some nice wrapping paper just to complement it, and the idea is you would wrap in this and then obviously or use it just to kind of hide the gift, and obviously then that would sit inside. So you can just see there, it's just a nice, really strong box, and like I said, it's got that kind of window box effect to it. And then this here is the acetate kind of lid, I guess, and this is finished off with these really pretty butterflies that I've got, which are by X Cuts. It's just a single die, which is, I'm going to get that one here, just this one here. This particular butterfly is no longer available, but they have got a new one that they've brought out, so I'll share the link for that one. I've put a tiny little kind of like little embellishment there, little gem just to complement it, and I think it's really, really nice. It's a good size, it will fit in lots of different things in it. I mean, it'd be nice for like a watch or some other jewellery. Obviously sweets is always good. You could put a nice scarf in that as well if you rolled it up. All kinds of things. So the one thing with this one is when I've done it is on the back, although it works, you can see the card goes over the top here. I'm on this video going to show that inside, so it's hidden. It just gives it a more flusher finish. You can see there it does kind of knock on it, so sometimes it's okay, otherwise I have to kind of help it along. But other than that, it's a straightforward box to do. So I've tried to, again, like with all my videos, make them as easy as possible, so don't be put off by this one, because I think you'll like the simplicity of it. So let's crack on and make this one. So you are going to need, just move all these pieces to one side and then I'll talk through what I've got. Just want to show you all the bits and pieces that I use. So the main box is 8 1/4 piece of cardstock by 11. Okay, so that's your, what I've tried to do now is make sure that US and Canada can use their normal letter paper, which is our A4 paper. So as a compromise, Canadian and American cardstock needs to be cut down by ½ an inch. Sorry, completely wrong. The UK and a lot of Europe, where we have it as 11 5/8 or 11 3/4, which is our A4, we have to cut ours to 11. But we keep our width, which is 8 1/4, whereas in Canada and America and other places maybe as well, you will just need to cut yours, keep yours at 11, because that's what yours comes as standard, but you need to cut your 8 1/2 to 8 1/4. So I thought it was a nice compromise with both there. So it was so that everybody can use their kind of A4 or their letter paper rather than keep cutting down 12 by 12 cardstock. So as I just said, so this is 11 by 8 1/4. Just the wrapping paper that I've used for the inside is 7, and then whatever width you want. This is just 11 3/4. This is just how it came. It was free in a magazine, so that's why it's just that real flimsy. This is double-sided. Actually, the polka dot would work really nice as well, so I might use the polka dot. That's that. Then you need 2 pieces of 3 by 4 1/2. So you need 2 pieces of those, and then you need a piece of acetate which measures 9 5/8 of an inch by 8 1/4 of an inch. Sorry, I'm just gonna put my air conditioner on. It's gone really, really hot all of a sudden. Yeah, so by 8 1/4. And then to decorate, so obviously on this one here I've used these butterflies. I thought I'd try something a little bit different with this one. So using the same card, I've die cut these really pretty, I don't really know what they are, I guess they're a flower kind of effect, with this kind of 3D piece that comes out. And it's this die here, which was free on a magazine probably about 3 months ago now, and I've used it in another tutorial, and I shared the link for it there, so I'll revert back to that just to find out, because I forgot which one it is. I keep telling myself I'm going to put a name next to all my dies, but I keep forgetting. So that's what I'm going to use for this one. And then I've got these here, which I purchased about 3 months ago, again from the pound shop in the UK. Comes on a big strip like this. I've just cut it down because I have them all in colours and stuff in my drawers, and I'm just going to use the pink ones for this one, but on here these little green ones were just from this one here. So like I said, £1 for those is really, really good. I've picked up about 5 packs, so I've got plenty to last me. So that's what I use there, and that's those little flowers. So let's just pop those to one side for later. So first of all, if you grab your main cardstock, which was your 11 by 8 1/4, and scoring along the 11-inch side, you want to score at 1/2 inch, 2 inches, 2.5 inches, 4 inches, 7 inches, 8.5 inches, 9 inches, and 10.5 inches. Okay, so that's all the scoring you need to do there. Then grab your 2 small 3 by 4.5 pieces of cardstock, and scoring along the, move that out of the way, scoring along the 4.5 inch side, you want to score again at 1/2 inch, 2 inches, 2.5 inches, and 4 inches. Then rotate it onto the 3 inch side and score at 1/2 inch just up to that first score line, and then at 2.5 inches again just up to that second score line. So go past the first one down to the second, past the first one down to the second. Okay, so that's that first score line. You're going to go down past that one to this one here. Okay, do that again on your second piece of card. I've already cut mine to prepare. And then lastly is the acetate. So scoring along the 9 5/8 inch side, you want to score at 2 inches, 3.5 inches, then pull the card, the acetate just away from the side, and you're going to score at 6 5/8 inch and 8 1/8 inch. Okay, so 2 and 3.5. Pull the card out just so you're exposing some of the underneath there. It's obviously hard to pick that up with the acetate. And then you want to score again at 6 5/8 and 8 1/8. Okay, so grab your 2 pieces of your 3 by 4.5. Obviously they've all been burnished now, so you will have this here. So just burnish all of your sides like so. Grab a pair of scissors. And then what you want to do is the side where you've done those 2 score lines going upwards, you just want to cut all the way down first one up to that second score line that you scored it to. Again, that one there. And then if you want a ruler you can, but it's quite easy to eyeball. Basically what you want to do is just cut on the diagonal from that corner there up to that corner there. So just like so, and again just from this corner across, so you're cutting that piece out, and then we've got so grab your main piece of cardstock and just burnish all of those score lines. Okay, and then grab these pieces here that you've just prepped, and what you want to do is just take the tape off the longest bottom piece, so not this short one, just this one here. This is all going to fold in like so. Okay, so that's obviously with it all facing up, so you want to turn it over, line it up with this bottom base piece here, You just want to line up those score lines, make sure everything is super straight, because you're going to obviously see all this, and then when you fold it up you've got that nice edge there. Do the same this side. So again, line that all up like so. And there you go. See the box starting to come together. So now we just want to fold in our sides. So if you just fold it all in half so that the edge here lines up with the this inner score line, and then you can just fold the whole thing over like so. Okay, and then do the same on the other side. Again, just fold it all flat and then just fold the whole thing over, and then you have your two sides. And then with this one here, we're going to be folding it in like that. So what you might need to do is just shear off. If it's a little bit, I think I've gone out just slightly on that side, so I'm just going to shear just a little bit off that one there. So now it should sit in there. Probably go a little bit again. So again, don't worry if you do fold them slightly wider like I have on that left hand side. You can still doctor it at this point. So basically you want that to be able to fit in flush with the bottom there, but it's obviously going to be folded down like so. So just take your tape off with that folded in half like it is. Fold that side down flat there, and then that will just all line up inside like so. Okay, and then you bring each one out, and then when you bring it together, which we're going to glue these top bits, that's the end. Oh, that's the edge of your box. Okay, so we'll do that in a second. Just want to get this one done as well, so again I can just check. See, that one fits fine, so those ones were perfect. That one I just went a little bit out, but it's, again, it doesn't affect it, so it's fine, don't worry. So again, fold it flat on that edge there, and that obviously sticky bit under, and then you know you've got it perfect. And then when you bring it up, just open it up, and then you can slide it underneath. And again with that side there, like so. And then we're going to put some glue under these and stick it all down. So all you want to do, just put a little bit of glue just on the corners, like so. It's like a triangle of glue. And again on this side here. You don't have to do both at the same time. I'm just doing it just to show you for the video, because you can spend a bit more time obviously making sure it's all stuck down perfectly. And then just bring it all up, and you just want to hold that all in place. Okay, so there you go. There's your box all done, and it's so much nicer now without that this piece here. Okay, so that's what you want. So, okay, so just grab your wrapping paper. I've had to change mine because the other piece is caught on a bit of double-sided tape and stuck down, but I'm just going to roll it up just to show you, like so. Alright, so that would just sit in and cover anything that I might put in it. You can wrap the item individually if you want to, or you could stick the paper on the bottom and score it so it all folds nicely, but I think that's fine once the acetate's on top anyway. So talking about the acetate, grab that piece now, and you just want to burnish those lines that you did earlier. I've got all bits stuck on this from all the static. And I find that it's better to put it on, see where you need to add your adhesive, and stick it all while you've got it wrapped around the box, because I think if you do need to have it any looser or tighter, then it's easier to do that whilst you've got it on, rather if you stick it before and then put it on and it doesn't fit, you can't save it. But I can see there that that fits fine, and you can kind of just hold it in place and check it, and it will slide through nicely there. So I've done it so that you should have about an inch, sorry, half an inch. Yeah, you can see there where it overlaps. So all I need to do now is just grab my, if I just pop that along here. So it's all nicely lined up. Keep that one nice and taut, bring this one round, and then that one would just sit over the top there. A bit of fluff or something caught in there, I'll have to pick it out in a minute. But there you go. So you've got your acetate now, and then that just slides nicely on and off, depending on how you want to do it. So that's that, and then we just need to decorate it. So I've got my 3 here, and I've got my little embellishments, so I'm going to pop them on now so I can push it down on this harder surface rather than against the acetate. And like I said at the beginning, these are from the pound shop, so in the UK. So I think they're a right bargain. There we go. And then I've already put some red tape on the back of mine. So I'm going to start from the middle first and get that one centered, and then I can work my way out. So I think I'll have it like so. That's about right there. Oh, it's so pretty. I don't make many pretty things, but I do love it when pretty, I wouldn't say, if someone described me, they wouldn't say in terms of style. I'd like to think people think I'm pretty, but in terms of style, I wouldn't say my style is pretty. It's a bit more contemporary, modern, weird, I guess. So this is pretty. And then that last one, again, just making sure it's all nice and even. And there we go. There, what a lovely gift. Again, I make all these lovely things to give to other people, but I'd love them to be given to me. So sometimes I just keep things and look at them. I think if any of you remember my little clutch bag that I done, that's still in my little display cabinet, so I haven't given that one to anybody. Anyway, there you go, 2 really pretty acetate sliding gift boxes. Really pleased with how these ones have turned out. A little bit fiddly, but I think it's worth it, especially if it's for a special gift. Go to town, decorate how you like, and remember to share. I'm starting to get more and more people sharing on my Facebook page. It's an open Facebook page, so you can upload any of your makes that you do there, and I'd love to see other alternatives. I think it'd be great. So anyway, there you go, all done. Hit the thumbs up if you liked this one, and subscribe to the channel to see more, and thanks for watching. Bye.